Hello, Earle Pughe here. This is episode 2 on Silent Night. Going to use some jazz chords here. So the melody, I'm going to use the D on the second string, the open E, and the D again, and then I'm going to not use the open B, but use the fretted B. So under this D note, we're in the key of G, we're on a G chord. We could use a plain G, a G major 7, or a G6. So we'll start off with a G major 7, first finger on G, third finger on F sharp, fourth finger on B, second finger on the D melody note. And we can just hold those lower notes through the whole measure. We're in 3/4. Now we've got a B. We could play the same chord again, but you know, in this style, that's unacceptable. You got to change chords every measure. So we'll go to a G6. Just gives a little different sound. Then we can do that again. G major 7 to a G6. Now we got a little walk up. So an A minor 7, got an A on the bottom with the second finger, flatten out the third finger on strings 4 and 3 at the 5th fret. And then we've got a B minor 7, same shape, straight across, string 6, 4, 3 at fret 7. Kind of walks us up. Now we've got a D7 chord, 2 A's and then an F sharp. So we'll use a straight D7 up at frets 10 and 11 for the A notes, and then we'll go to a D sharp diminished, and that'll resolve nicely up to a G6. So we've got a G note in the lead. So we went from F sharp to G. It's a nice strong resolution. It looks like an E minor 7. We've got an E on string 5, a B, a D, and a G. And down to a G major 7. Now, the next chord is a C, so we can set that up with a G7. So we went from the G major 7, which had a G, an F sharp, and a B, to a G7, which has a G, an F natural, and a B. And that sets us up for the C major 7. We've got an E note in the lead, and right here at frets 3, 4, 5, we've got C, G, B, and E, so that gives us a nice C major 7 chord. Now we need, we're still on a C chord, we've got a G melody note, put it on the second string. We can put either a C major 7 or a C major 6 underneath that and use a 6. You gotta make sure you get that second string to ring out. Then an F sharp, and we're back to an E. And you can harmonize that with the C major 7 again, and you're back to a G major 7. to a G6, then a G7, and you're back up to the G note on the second string on top of a C chord, so you can use the C major 7 or the C6. And you're back to a C major 7, and then the G major 7. Then the G6. We've got a B in the lead, a G, and an E. So just a 3-note voicing. Now we're to a D7, and we've got an A note in the lead. So I'm going to voice that with the top of a D9. So I've got an F sharp, a C, an E, and an A. Strings combined with the third finger on fret 5, strings 3, 2, 1, and the first finger is catching the F sharp. Now we've got C, A, F sharp. So I used the D sharp diminished, or you could argue that it's a D7 flat 9. Anyway, we've got a little tension in this chord, and we can just move the shape down. So first it's on frets 7 and 8. So 1 and 2 are on fret 7, 3 and 4 are at fret 8. And we move it down to frets 4 and 5, and then frets 1 and 2. And we can catch that G6 again at frets 7, 8, 9. And then we've got that B note in the lead, but this time I'm going to move up further, so I'm going to play that B note on the second string. So we've got a nice G major 7, the same shape that we used on the C major 7. Now, now we've got G, D, B. I'm going to put them all on the first string. You could play them all there, but it's too difficult to get the chords up there. So I want to be able to move down and get sort of different chords at each under each note. So I've got the G melody note, fret 15 on string 1. Then I'm going to a G 6, 9. So I'll be on frets 9 and 10 on strings 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got on strings 3 and 4 and on 2 and 1. So I'm sort of doing a double bar. Each fingers 1 and 3 are each catching 2 strings. And then down to a B note, and you can get a nice G major 7 on strings 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a D7 going down. We got D, C, and A. So underneath the D chord, underneath the D note, I'm going to put a straight D7. I've got the flat 7 on the bottom. C, F sharp, A, D. Then a D9 at frets 7, 8, 9. So I've got A, E, F sharp, and C. So there is no D in this D9. We're just playing the upper structure. And now we're going to move down, catch the A melody note on fret 5, and put that D7 flat 9 or D sharp diminished, depending on how you want to look at it, underneath that. And that'll set us up for moving down to a G melody note on the top of a G chord, and we can get that 6, 9 chord again, and then a G bass note to end the whole thing. I'm not a big fan of the 6, 9 chords, but at the end of A Christmas Carol, they just sort of sound right. So sort of says we're done. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on Silent Night with still a simple melody, but a bit fancier on the chords. Please give me a like. Please consider subscribing. Have a great holiday season, and I will see you again in a few weeks. Thank you very much.